The Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean is often considered a key source of esoteric knowledge, offering to those with eyes to see and ears to hear wisdom on the nature of the universe, alchemy, spiritual evolution, and the lost civilization of Atlantis. While many are lured by its fantastic appeal, the text overall is considered either a product of inspiration or channeled content written by Maurice Doreal, published in 1930. The tablets are believed to be a record of Atlantean history and advanced technology, with Thoth, a high priest, as a keeper of this knowledge. Hello, I am Daisy, your hostess. Welcome. In this video, we will go down into the halls of Amenti to continue deciphering the remaining tablets. Keep in mind, these are not the Emerald Tablets of Hermes, whose ancient texts have been around since the 8th or 9th century. I do have a video for you on that in my playlist. Make sure to check it out. Either way, they both have interesting origins and have often been associated with occult and Hermetic studies. As we extract the wisdom from these next tablets, we will be reminded about the struggle that humans face on their way to enlightenment. The cryptic text will give us instructions on how to access cosmic wisdom and will reveal where the infinite brain resides. And especially for those with eyes to see and ears to hear, you will know the secret process on how to create something from nothing. If, according to the ancient text, you follow the three-cornered pathway. Oddly enough, in science, the three-cornered pathway is actually a term that refers to a neural pathway in the nervous system where information is transmitted through three distinct neurons. Make sure to check out the link I left for you in the description of this video. Now, the three-cornered pathway explained in this tablet is a mystical process of spiritual development that involves aligning oneself with the three primary aspects of consciousness: the physical, mental, and spiritual planes. Doreal then gets us to the topic on Atlantis, and as I mentioned in the intro video, which you can find in my playlist, I was curious as to when was the first introduction of the word Atlantis. According to historians and linguists, the first time the word Atlantis appeared in recorded human history was around 360 BC by the philosopher Plato in his written dialogue of Timaeus and Critias. Plato said Atlantis existed around 9000 BC, which was about 9,600 years before he wrote about it. He described Atlantis as a powerful and advanced kingdom that sank into the ocean in a single day and night. In that discourse, he was drawing parallels between the powerful militaristic Persian Empire and the description of Atlantis as a technologically advanced and imperialistic island, which eventually succumbed to its destruction, essentially portraying Persia as a cautionary tale through the fictional Atlantis narrative. Yeah, it is through the language that we come to learn the real birth of Atlantis, and thereby everything that is associated with it, a figment of Plato's very creative and active imagination, which has gone on to inspire more stories and voyages and movies since then. So I mentioned this to my husband, and he said, some people don't believe that there was ever an Atlantis. But if you consider that at one point in the history of Earth, all the continents were one big mass, then through the course of time, the masses separated. That is the recorded science of it. So it could be possible that a portion of land mass where Atlantic is currently located could have jutted as an island out in the Atlantic before it completely disappeared. Hence, the lost Atlantis may not be a myth after all. So then, for my amusement, and perhaps yours, I looked up the supercontinent, which, by the way, I've left the links to my research in the description of this video, and according to the United States Geological Survey, from about 300 to 200 million years ago, late Paleozoic era until the very late Triassic, the continent we now know as North America was contiguous with Africa, South America, and Europe. That supercontinent was known as Pangaea, and it began breaking apart around 200 million years ago during the early Jurassic period due to the movement of the tectonic plates of the Earth, eventually forming the 7 separate continents we know today. Now, many of us go on our everyday lives and not think about islands or land masses disappearing. Yet it happens. I ran into an article on NBC News mentioning the disappearance of a couple of islands. Shockingly, within the last decade. One was Tebuinaku on the Central Pacific island nation of Kiribati. You know, I actually have edited this little piece several times. I have a Florida crane standing out my window, so I guess he wants to join in on the video, so I'll leave it here for effect. Okay. I was mentioning the Tebuinaku on the Central Pacific island nation of Kiribati. It was said to be a thriving village. They say that occasionally when the tide is just right, one can see the rooftop of the last standing church out in the middle of the water. Another article wrote that an entire Hawaiian island has vanished under the waves in the wake of Hurricane Walaka. Who knows what myths people will tell about us in the future? Surely there is much to say about sending people on flying machines and hearing voices of the dead coming out from unknown listening devices. Yes, Elvis lives on. And who knows what else they may say about us as we continue to embrace new technology. So what say you? Could Atlantis have been real? Leave me your comments. There is so much more that we're going to uncover in the next few tablets. Oh, look, up ahead. Something is glowing. I think those are the tablets. Let's see what else we can learn. Emerald Tablet 7. The 7 Lords. Hark ye, O man, and list to my voice. Open thy mind space and drink of my wisdom. Dark is the pathway of life that ye travel. Many the pitfalls that lie in thy way. Seek ye ever to gain greater wisdom. Attain, and it shall be light on thy way. Open thy soul, O man, to the cosmic, and let it flow in as one with thy soul. Light is eternal, and darkness is fleeting. Seek ye ever, O man, for the light. Know ye that ever as light fills thy being, darkness for thee shall soon disappear. Open thy souls to the brothers of brightness. Let them enter and fill thee with light. Lift up thine eyes to the light of the cosmos. Keep thou ever thy face to the goal. Only by gaining the light of all wisdom art thou one with the infinite goal. Seek ye ever the oneness eternal. Seek ever the light into one. Hear ye, O man, list to my voice, singing the song of light and of life. Throughout all space light is prevalent, encompassing all with its banners of flames. Seek ye forever in the veil of the darkness, somewhere ye shall surely find light. Hidden and buried, lost to man's knowledge, deep in the finite the infinite exists. Lost, but existing, flowing through all things, living in all is the infinite brain. In all space, there's only one wisdom. Through seeming decided, it is one in the one. All that exists comes forth from the light, and the light comes forth from the all. Everything is created is based upon order. Law rules the space where the infinite dwells. Forth from the equilibrium came the great cycles, moving in harmony toward infinity's end. Know ye, O man, that far in the space-time, infinity itself shall pass into change. Hear ye and list to the voice of wisdom. Know that all is of all evermore. Know that through time thou may pursue wisdom, and find evermore light on the way. Thou shalt find that ever receding thy goal shall elude thee from day unto day. Long time ago, in the halls of Amenti, I, Thoth, stood before the lords of the cycles. Mighty, they in their aspects of power, mighty, they in the wisdom unveiled. Led by the dweller, first did I see them, but afterwards free was I of their presence, free to enter their conclave at will. Oft did I journey down the dark pathway unto the hall where the light ever glows. Learned I of the masters of cycles, wisdom brought from the cycles above. Manifest they in this cycle as guides of men to the knowledge of all. 7 are they, mighty in power, speaking these words through me to men. Time after time stood I before them, listening to words that came not with sound. Once said they unto me, O man, wouldst thou gain wisdom? Seek for it in the heart of the flame. Wouldst thou gain knowledge of power? Seek yet in the heart of the flame. Wouldst be one with the heart of the flame? Seek then within thine own hidden flame. Many the times spoke they to me, teaching me wisdom not of the world, showing me ever new paths to brightness, teaching me wisdom brought from above, giving knowledge of operation, learning of law, the order of all. Spoke to me again the 7, saying, From far beyond time are we come, O man, traveled we from beyond space-time, from the place of infinity's end, when ye and all of thy brethren were formless. Formed forth were we from the order of all. Not as men are we, though once we too were as men. Out of the great void were we formed forth in order by law. For know ye that which is formed truly is formless, having form only to thine eyes. And again unto me spoke the 7, saying, Child of the light, O Thoth art thou, free to travel the bright path upward until at last all ones become one. Forth were we formed after our order, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Know ye that these are the numbers of cycles that we descend from unto men, each having here a duty to fulfill, each having here force to control. Yet are we one with the soul of our cycle. Yet are we too seeking a goal. Far beyond man's conception, infinity extends into a greater than all. There, in a time that is yet not a time, we shall all become one with a greater than all. Time and space are moving in circles. Know ye their law, and ye too shall be free. Free shall ye be to move through the cycles, past the guardian that dwelt at the door. Then to me spoke he of 9, saying, Aeons and aeons have I existed, knowing to life and tasting not death. For know ye, O man, that far in the future life and death shall be one with the all. And so perfected by balancing the other that neither exists in the oneness of all, in men of this cycle the life force is rampant, but life in its growth becomes one with them all. Here I manifest in this your cycle, but yet I am there in your future of time. Yet to me time exists not, for in my world time exists not. For formless are we, life have we not, but yet have existence, fuller and greater and freer than thee. Man is a flame bound to a mountain, but we in our cycle shall ever be free. Know ye, O man, that when ye have progressed into the cycle that lengthen above, life itself will pass to the darkness, and only the essence of soul shall remain. Then to me spoke the Lord of the Eight, saying, All that ye know is but part of little, not as yet have ye touched on the great. Far out in space, where light begins supreme, came I into the light. Formed was I also, but not as ye are. Body of light was my formless form formed. Know I not life, and know I not death, yet master am I of all that exist. Seek ye to find the path through the barriers, travel the road that leads to the light. Spoke again to me the Nine, saying, Seek ye to find the path to beyond. Not impossible is it to grow to a consciousness above. For when two have become one, and one has become the all, know ye the barrier has lifted, and ye are made free of the road. Grow thou from form to the formless, free may thou be of the road. Thus through ages I listened, learning the way to the all. Now lift I my thoughts to the all thing. List ye and hear when it calls. O light, all pervading, one with all and all with one, flow thou to me through the channel. Enter thou so that I may be free. Make me one with the all soul, shining from the blackness of night. Free let me be of all space-time, free from the veil of the night. I, a child of light, command, free from the darkness to be. Formless am I to the light soul, formless it shining with light. Know I the bonds of the darkness must shatter and fall before light. Now give I this wisdom. Free may ye be, O man, living in light and in brightness. Turn not thy face from the light. Thy soul dwells in realms of brightness. Ye are a child of the light. Turn thy thoughts inward, not outward. Find thou the light soul within. Know that thou art the master. All else is brought from within. Grow thou to realms of brightness. Hold thou thy thought on the light. Know thou art one with the cosmos, a flame and a child of the light. Now to thee gave I warning. Let not the thought turn away. Know that the brightness flows through thy body for aye. Turn not to the dark brothers that come from the brothers of black, but keep thine eyes ever lifted, thy soul in tune with the light. Take ye this wisdom and heed it. List to my voice and obey. Follow the pathway to brightness, and thou shalt be one with the way. End of Emerald Tablet 7. Emerald Tablet 8. The Key of Mystery. Unto thee, O man, have I given my knowledge. Unto thee have I given of light. Hear ye now, and receive my wisdom, brought from space planes above and beyond. Not as man am I, for free have I become of dimensions and planes. In each take I on a new body. In each I change in my form. Know I now that the formless is all there is of form. Great is the wisdom of the seven. Mighty are they from beyond. Manifest they through their power, filled by force from beyond. Hear ye these words of wisdom. Hear ye and make them thine own. Find in them the formless, mysteries but hidden knowledge. Know, and ye shall unveil. Find the deep buried wisdom, and be master of darkness and light. Deep are the mysteries around thee, hidden the secrets of old. Search through the keys of my wisdom. Surely shall ye find the way. The gateway to power is secret, but he who attains shall receive. Look to the light, O my brother. Open and ye shall receive. Press on through the valley of darkness. Overcome the dweller of night. Keep ever thine eyes of the light plane, and thou shalt be one with the light. Man is in process of changing to forms that are not of this world. Grows he as time to the formless, a plane on the cycle above. Know ye, ye must become formless before ye are with the light. List ye, O man, to my voice, telling of pathways to light, showing the way of attainment when ye shall be one with the light. Search ye the mysteries of earth's heart. Learn of the law that exists, holding the stars in their balance by the force of the primordial mist. Seek ye the flame of the earth's life. Bathe in the glare of its flame. Follow the three-cornered pathway until thou, too, art aflame. Speak thou in words without voice to those who dwell down below. Enter the blue-litten temple and bathe in the fire of all life. Know, O man, thou art complex, a being of earth and of fire. Let thy flame shine out brightly, be thou only the fire. Wisdom is hidden in darkness. When lit by the flame of the soul, find thou the wisdom and be light-born, a son of the light without form. Seek thee ever more wisdom. Find it in the heart of the flame. Know that only by striving and light pour into thy brain. Now have I spoken with wisdom. List to my voice and obey. Tear open the veils of the darkness. Shine a light on the way. Speak I of ancient Atlantis. Speak of the days of the kingdom of shadows. Speak of the coming of the hidden of shadows. Out of the great deep were they called by the wisdom of earthmen, called for the purpose of gaining great power. Far in the past, before Atlantis existed, men there were who delved into darkness, using dark magic, calling up beings from the great deep below us. Forth came they into this cycle. Formless were they of another vibration, existing unseen by the children of earthmen. Only through blood could they have formed being. Only through men could they live in the world. In ages past were they conquered by masters, driven below to the place whence they came. But some there were who remained, hidden in spaces and planes unknown to man. Lived they in Atlantis' shadows, but at times they appeared among men. When the blood was offered, for they came to dwell among men. In the form of men they amongst us, but only to sight were they as are men. Serpent-headed, when the glamour was lifted, but appearing to man as men among men. Crept they into the councils, taking forms that were like unto men, slaying by their arts to the chiefs of the kingdoms, taking their form and ruling over men. Only by magic could they be discovered. Only by sound could their faces be seen. Sought they from the kingdom of shadows to destroy man and rule in his place. But know ye, the masters were mighty in magic, able to lift the veil from the face of the serpent, able to send him back to his place. Came they to man and taught him the secret, the word that only a man can produce. Swift then they lifted the veil from the serpent and cast him forth from the place among men. Yet, beware, the serpent still liveth in a place that is open at times to the world. Unseen they walk among thee in places where the rites have been said. Again, as time passes onward, shall they take the semblance of men. Called may they be by the master who knows the white or the black, but only the white master may control and bind them while in the flesh. Seek not the kingdom of shadows, for evil will surely appear. For only the master of brightness shall conquer the shadow of fear. Know ye, O my brother, that fear is an obstacle great. Be master of all in the brightness, the shadow will soon disappear. Hear ye and heed my wisdom, the voice of light is clear. Seek not the valley of shadow, and light will only appear. List ye, O man, to the depth of my wisdom. Speak I of knowledge hidden from man. Far have I been on my journey through space-time, even to the end of space of this cycle. Glimpse the hounds of the barrier, lying in wait for he who would pass them. In that space where time exists not, faintly I sense the guardians of cycles. Move they only through angles, free are they not of the curved dimensions. Strange and terrible are the hounds of the barrier. Follow they consciousness to the limits of space. Think not to escape by entering your body, for follow they fast the soul through angles. Only the circle will give you protection, safe from the claws of the dwellers in angles. Once, in a time past, I approached the great barrier, and saw on the shores where time exists not, the formless forms of the hounds of the barrier. Hiding in the mist beyond time I found them, and they, scenting me afar off, raised themselves and gave the great bell cry that could be heard from cycle to cycle and moved through space toward my soul. Fled I then fast before them, back from time's unthinkable end. But ever after me pursued they, moving in strange angles not known to man. On the gray shores of time-space end found I the hounds of the barrier, ravening for the soul who attempts the beyond. Fled I through circles back to my body, fled, and fast after me they followed. After me the devourers followed, seeking through angles to devour my soul. Know ye, man, that the soul who dares the barrier may be held in bondage by the hounds from beyond time, held till this cycle is completed and left behind when the consciousness leaves. Entered I my body, created the circles that know not angles, created the form that from my form was formed, made my body into a circle and lost the pursuers in the circles of time. But even yet, when free from my body, cautious ever must I be not to move through angles, else my soul may never be free. Know ye, the hounds of the barrier move only through angles and never through curves of space. Only by moving through curves can ye escape them, for in angles they will pursue thee. O man, heed ye my warning. Seek not to break open the gate to beyond. Few there are who have succeeded in passing the barrier to the great light that shines beyond. For know ye, ever the dwellers seek such souls to hold in their thrall. Listen, O man, and heed ye my warning. Seek ye to move not in angles but curves, and if while free from thy body, thou hearest the sound like the bay of a hound, ringing clear and bell-like through thy being, flee back to thy body through circles, penetrate not the midst missed before. When thou hast entered the form thou hast dwelt in, use thou the cross and the circle combined. Open thy mouth and use thou thy voice. Utter the word, and thou shalt be free. Only the one who of light has the fullest can hope to pass by the guards of the way. And then must he move through the strange curves and angles that are formed in direction not know to man. List ye, O man, and heed ye my warning. Attempt not to pass the guards on the way. Rather should ye seek to gain of thine own light and make thyself ready to pass on the way. Light is thine ultimate end, O my brother. Seek and find ever the light on the way. End of Emerald Tablet 8. Emerald Tablet 9. The Key to Freedom of Space. List ye, O man, hear ye my voice, teaching of wisdom and light in this cycle, teaching ye how to banish the darkness, teaching ye how to bring light in thy life. Seek ye, O man, to find the great pathway that leads to eternal life as a sun. Draw ye away from the veil of the darkness. Seek to become a light in the world. Make of thyself a vessel for light, a focus for the sun of this space. Lift thou thine eyes to the cosmos. Lift thou thine eyes to the light. Speak in the words of the dweller the chant that calls down the light. Sing thou the song of freedom. Sing thou the song of the soul. Create the high vibration that will make thee one with the whole. Blend all thyself with the cosmos. Grow into one with the light. Be thou a channel of order, a pathway of law to the world. Thy light, O man, is the great light, shining through the shadow of flesh. Free must thou rise from the darkness before thou art with the light. Shadows of darkness surround thee. Life fills thee with its flow. But know, O man, thou must arise and forth thy body go far to the plains that surround thee and yet are one with thee too. Look all around thee, O man. See thine own light reflected. Aye, even in the darkness around thee, thine own light pours forth through the veil. Seek thou for wisdom always. Let not thine body betray. Keep in the path of the light wave. Shun thou the darkened way. Know thee that wisdom is lasting, existing since the all-soul began, creating harmony from by the law that exists in the way. List ye, O man, to the teachings of wisdom. List to the voice that speaks of the past time. I shall tell thee knowledge forgotten. Tell ye of wisdom hidden in past time, lost in the midst of darkness around me. Know ye, man, ye are the ultimate of all things. Only the knowledge of this is forgotten, lost when man was cast into bondage, bound and fettered by the chains of the darkness. Long, long ago I cast off my body, wandered I free through the vastness of ether, circled the angles that hold man in bondage. Know ye, O man, ye are only a spirit. The body is nothing. The soul is all. Let not your body be a fetter. Cast off the darkness and travel in light. Cast off your body, O man, and be free, truly a light that is one with the light. When ye are free from the fetters of darkness and travel in space as the son of the light, Then ye shall know that space is not boundless, but truly bounded by angles and curves. Know ye, O man, that all that exists is only an aspect of greater things yet to come. Matter is fluid and flows like a stream, constantly changing from one thing to another. All through the ages has knowledge existed, never been changed, though buried in darkness, never been lost, though forgotten by man. Know ye that throughout the space that ye dwell in are others as great as your own, interlaced through the heart of your matter, yet separate in space of their own. Once in a time long forgotten, I, Thoth, opened the doorway, penetrated into other spaces, and learned of the secrets concealed. Deep in the essence of matter are many mysteries concealed. 9 are the interlocked dimensions, and 9 are the cycles of space. 9 are the diffusions of consciousness, and 9 are the worlds within worlds. 9 are the lords of the cycles that come from above and below. Space is filled with concealed ones, for space is divided by time. Seek ye the key to the time-space, and ye shall unlock the gate. Know ye that throughout the time-space consciousness surely exists, though from our knowledge it is hidden, yet still forever exists. The key to worlds within thee are found only within, for man is the gateway of mystery and the key that is one with the one. Seek ye within the circle, use the word I shall give. Open the gateway within thee, and surely thou too shall live. Man, ye think that ye liveth, but know it is life within death. For as sure as ye are bound to your body, for you no life exists. Only the soul is space-free, has life that is really a life. All else is only a bondage, a fetter from which to be free. Think not that man is earth-born, though come from the earth he may be. Man is light-born spirit, but without knowing he can never be free. Darkness sounds the light-born, darkness fetters the soul. Only the one who is seeking may ever hope to be free. Shadows around thee are falling, darkness fills all the space. Shine forth, O light of the man's soul. Fill thou the darkness of space. Ye are son of the great light. Remember, and ye shall be free. Stay not thou in the shadows. Spring forth from the darkness of night light. Let thy soul be, O sun born, filled with glory of light, freed from the bonds of the darkness, a soul that is one with the light. Thou art the key to all wisdom. Within thee is all time and space. Live not in bondage to darkness. Free thou thy light form from night. Great light that fills all the cosmos, flow thou fully to man. Make of his body a light torch that shall never be quenched among men. Long in the past sought I wisdom, knowledge not known to man. For to the past I traveled into the space where time began. Sought I ever new knowledge to add to the wisdom I knew. Yet only, I found, did the future hold the key to the wisdom I thought. Down to the holes of Amenti I journeyed, the greater knowledge to seek. Ask of thee, lords of the cycles, they way to the wisdom I sought. Asked the lords this question: where is the source of all? Answered in tones that were mighty, the voice of the Lord of the Nine. Free thou thy soul from thy body, and come forth with me to the light. Forth I came from my body, a glittering flame in the night. Stood I before the Lord, bathed in the fire of life. Seized was I then by a force great beyond knowledge of man. Cast was I to the abyss through spaces unknown to man. Saw I the moldings of order from the chaos and angles of night. Saw I the light spring from order and heard the voice of the light. Saw I the flame of the abyss casting forth order and light. Saw order spring out of chaos, saw light giving forth life. Then I heard the voice, "Hear thou and understand, the flame is the source of all things, containing all things in potentiality. The order that sent forth light is the Word, and from the Word come life and the existence of all." And again spoke the voice, saying, "The life in thee is the Word. Find thou the life within thee and have powers to use of the Word." Long I watched the light flame pouring from this essence of fire, realizing that life but order and that man is one with the fire. Back I came to my body, stood again with the 9, listened to the voice of the cycles. Vibrate with powers they spoke. Know ye, O Thoth, that life is but the word of the fire. The life forth ye speak before thee is but the word in the world as a fire. Seek ye the path to the word, and powers shall surely be thine. Then asked I of the 9, O Lord, show me the path, give the path to the wisdom, show me the way to the word. Answered me then the Lord of the 9, through order you shall find the way. Saw ye that the word came from chaos? Saw ye not that light came from fire? Look in thy life for this order. Balance and order thy life. Quell all the chaos of the emotions, and thou shalt have order in life. Order brought forth from chaos will bring thee the word of the source, will thee the power of cycles, and make of thy soul a force that free will extend through the ages, a perfect sun from the source. Listened I to the voice, and deep thanked the words in my heart. Forever have I sought for order, that I might draw on the word. Know ye that he who attains it must ever in order be for use of the word, though this order has never and can never be. Take ye these words, O man, as part of thy life let them be. Seek thee to conquer this order, and one with the word thou shalt be. Put forth thy effort in gaining light on the pathway of life. Seek to be one with the sun state. Seek to be solely the light. Hold thou thy thought on the oneness of light with the body of man. Know that all is order from chaos born into light. End of Emerald Tablet 9. Emerald Tablet 10. The Key of Time. List ye, O man, take of my wisdom, learn of his deep hidden mysteries of space, learn of the thought that grew in the abyss, bringing order and harmony in space. Know ye, O man, that all exists as being only because of the law. Know ye the law, and ye shall be free, never be bound by the fetters of night. Far, through strange spaces, have I journeyed into the depth of the abyss of time, until in the end all was revealed. Know ye that mystery is only mystery when it is knowledge unknown to man. When ye have plumbed the heart of all mystery, knowledge and wisdom will surely be thine. Seek ye and learn that time is the secret whereby ye may be free of this space. Long have I, wisdom, sought wisdom. I, and shall seek of eternity's end, for know that ever before me receding shall move the goal I seek to attain. Even the lords of the cycles know that not yet have they reached the goal, for with all of their wisdom they know that truth ever grows. Once, in a past time, I spoke to the dweller, asked of the mystery of time and space, asked him the question that surged in my being, saying, "O Master, what is time?" Then to me spoke he, the Master, "Know ye, O Thoth, in the beginning there and void and nothingness, a timeless, spaceless nothingness. And into the nothingness came a thought, purposeful, all-pervading, and it filled the void. There existed no matter, only force, a movement, a vortex, or vibration of the purposeful thought that filled the void." And I questioned the Master, saying, "Was this thought eternal?" And answered me the dweller, saying, "In the beginning there was eternal thought, and for thought to be eternal, time must exist. So into the all-pervading thought grew the law of time. Time which exists through all space, floating in a smooth, rhythmic movement that is eternally in a state of fixation. Time changes not, but all things change in time. For time is the force that holds events separate, each in its own proper place. Time is not in motion, but ye move through time as your consciousness moves from one event to another. I, by time yet exist, all in all, an eternal one existence. Know ye that even though in the time ye are separate, yet still are one, in all times existent." Ceased then the voice of the dweller, and departed I to ponder on time. For knew I that in these words lay wisdom, and a way to explore the mysteries of time. Oft did I ponder the words of the dweller, then sought I to solve the mystery of time. Found I that time moves through strange angles, yet only by curves could I hope to attain the key that would give me access to the time-space. Found I that only by moving upward and yet again by moving to rightward could I be free from the time of the movement. Forth I came from out of my body, moved in the movements that changed me in time. Strange were the sights I saw in my journeys, many the mysteries that opened to view. I saw man's beginning, learned from the past that nothing is new. Seek ye, O man, to learn the pathway that leads through the spaces that are formed forth in time. Forget not, O man, with all of thy seeking, that light is the goal ye shall seek to attain. Search ye for the light on thy pathway, and ever for thee the goal shall endure. Let not thine heart turn ever to darkness. Light let shine, soul be, a sun on the way. Know ye that eternal brightness you shall ever find, thy soul hid in light, never fettered by bondage or darkness, ever it shines forth a sun of the light. I know, though hidden in darkness, your soul, a spark of the true flame, exists. Be ye one with the greatest of all lights. Find at the source the end of thy goal. Light is life, for without the great light nothing can ever exist. Know ye that in all formed matter the heart of light always exists. Aye, even though bound in the darkness, inherent light always exists. Once I stood in the halls of Amenti and heard the voice of the lords of Amenti, saying in tones that rang through the silence, words of power, mighty and potent. Chanted they the song of the cycles, the words that open the path to beyond. I saw the great path open and looked for the instant into the beyond. Saw I the movements of the cycles, vast as the thought of the source could convey. Knew I then even infinity is moving on to some unthinkable end. saw I that the cosmos is order and part of a movement that extends to all space, a party of an order of orders, constantly moving in a harmony of space. Saw I the wheeling of cycles that like vast circles across the sky. Knew I then that all that has being is growing to meet yet another being in a far-off grouping of space and time. Knew I then that in words are power to open the planes that are hidden from man. Aye, that even in words lies hidden the key that will open above and below. Hark ye, now man, this word I leave with thee. Use it, and ye shall find power in its sound. Say ye the word, Zin Uru, and power ye shall find. Yet must ye understand that man is of light, and light is of man. List ye, O man, and hear a mystery stranger than all that lies neath the sun. Know ye, O man, that all space is filled by worlds within worlds, aye, one within the other, yet separate by law. Once in my search for deep-buried wisdom, I opened the door that bars them from man. Called I from the other planes of being, one who was fairer than the daughters of man. Aye, I called her from out of the spaces to shine as a light in the world of men. Used I the drum of the serpent, wore I the robe of the purple and gold, placed on my head I the crown of silver. Around me the silver of cinnabar shone. Raised I my arms and cried the invocation that opens the path to the plains beyond. Cried to the lords of the signs in their houses. Lords of the two horizons, watchers of the treble gates, stand ye one at the right and one at the left, as the star rises to his throne and rules over his sign. Aye, thou dark prince of Arulu, open the gates of the dim, hidden land, and release her whom ye keep imprisoned. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, dark lords of the shining ones, and by their secret names, names which I know and can pronounce, hear ye and obey my will. Lit I then with flame my circle, and called her in the space planes beyond. Draught of light, return from Arulu. 7 times and 7 times have I passed through the fire. Food have I not eaten, water have I not drunk. I call thee from Arulu, from the realms of XOXO. I summon thee, Lady of Light. Then before me rose the dark figures, aye, the figures of the lords of Arulu. Parted they before me, and forth came the Lady of Light. Free was she now from the lords of the night, free to live in the light of the earth sun, free to live as a child of the light. Hear ye and listen, O my children. Magic is knowledge, and only is law. Be not afraid of the power within thee, for it follows law as the stars in the sky. Know ye that to be without knowledge, wisdom is magic, and not of the law. But know ye that ever ye by your knowledge can approach closer to a place in the sun. List ye, my children, follow my teaching. Be ye ever seeker of light. Shine in the world of men all around thee, a light on the path that shall shine among men. Follow ye and learn of my magic. Know that all force is thine if thou wilt. Fear not the path that leads thee to knowledge, but rather shun ye the dark road. Light is thine, O man, for the taking. Cast off the fetters, and thou shalt be free. Know ye that thy soul is living in bondage, fettered by fears that hold ye in thrall. Open thy eyes and see the great sunlight. Be not afraid, for all is thine own. Fear is the lord of the dark Arulu, to he who never faced the dark fear. Aye, know that fear has existence created by those who are bound by their fears. Shake off thy bondage, O children, and walk in the light of the glorious day. Never turn thy thoughts to the darkness, and surely you shall be one with the light. Man is only what he believeth, a brother of darkness or a child of the light. Come thou into the light, my children, walk in the pathway that lead to the sun. Hark ye now, and list to the wisdom. Use thou the word I have given unto thee. Use it, and surely thou shalt find power and wisdom and light to walk in the way. Seek thee, and find the key I have given, and ever shalt thou be a child of the light. End of Emerald Tablet 10. Meet me at the next video where we will go deeper into the halls of Amenti so that we can discover the last remaining tablets. Please do hit like, share, and subscribe.